believed in deep learning as this unbelievable new discovery of humanity.
I think we're going to live in a world where there are going to be hundreds of millions of billions of different AI agents, eventually probably more AI agents than there are people in the world.
And to build their own large language models, which I expect will compete with OpenAI very aggressively. And I think it's the end of the, this is the end of the OpenAI
a real
Microsoft
break in the...
Whether you like it or not, it's hard to deny that AI is taking over. In a few years, the way we work will transform completely. In fact, as we speak, businesses are starting to use AI agents to automate phone calls, research, manage emails, and handle all those tedious tasks that none of us want to do. If you don't keep up, you're missing out on huge benefits for your business. But don't worry, in this video, I'm gonna walk you through everything that you need to know about AI agents, even if you're a complete beginner, so that you don't fall behind the competition. So let's start at the top. What exactly are AI agents and how does this differ from AI? AI agents are not like ChatGPT. ChatGPT is an excellent tool for working with AI to research, brainstorm, write, and solve problems, whereas AI agents do the work for you. So let's say you need a written report on specific market trends. ChatGPT can help write and format the content, although you're gonna have to create the report document. AI agents, on the other hand, will do everything: research, write, format, design, even send the report to whoever needs it. So to give you an example, this right here is ChatGPT. If you're not familiar with it, you've probably been living under a rock. And in order to use ChatGPT, we simply have to speak with it. So all we have to do is type anything we'd like and we can get an answer to that. For example, we can ask it to write a poem. So we can say, write a poem about, and we can even get some examples here, the beauty of nature. And we'll see here, like a typical ChatGPT response, it's gonna go ahead and start to write for us. It is acting as an AI that generates based on information that we provide it with. So now it's done and we've got a poem that has all been written all for us and it's done completely autonomous. And this right here is Gemini, which is just another model out there. So ChatGPT is what I would consider your sort of general AI. You can have it help you with tasks, generate reports and everything, although it's not gonna go ahead and do the complete task for you. Whereas some examples of AI agents would include AI research agents to gather and analyze information and actually put that report together. AI phone agents that can actually handle your calls. It's not just providing information, but actually answering a phone call. AI accounting agents that handle bookkeeping, financial reporting, AI finance agents that assist with investment analysis and risk assessment, or even AI Excel agents that manipulate spreadsheets, generate reports, and automate data entry. And so these systems don't just process data, but they actually act on it. So to give you more context, how do these agents actually work? Well, let's break it down. OpenAI, they are the creators of ChatGPT and they've built some of the most advanced AI models out there. And they also power many of the AI systems that you use today. But at its core, an AI agent uses these large language models as its reasoning engine. But what makes it so powerful is that we can customize it for specific tasks. This customization is done through prompt engineering, which is the process of communicating to the AI. Think of how you speak or type to ChatGPT. How you structure your question can actually change its response. So modifying your sentence or clarifying with ChatGPT to output something different is prompt engineering. So to give you a very basic and fundamental understanding of this, after we've told it to write a poem about the beauty of nature, we can tell it to do anything else that we'd like. So we could say, please write this in an angry tone. And as you can see, now it has changed the entire poem to say the rage of nature, and the entire poem is changed based on the prompt that we've given it. So the act of prompt engineering is simply saying, rather than write a poem about the beauty of nature, write a poem with an angry tone, and now it's the rage of nature. So obviously a very basic example, but as we continue to add context to what we're looking for, we're going to get different results. Once we've trained an AI agent with the proper context, we can take it further by giving it control over real applications. For example, an AI agent can send and retrieve data from external tools such as your CRM system. Imagine a customer calling your AI-powered receptionist and it can answer their questions, log their inquiry, update their profile, and even schedule follow-ups automatically. So by integrating with these external tools, AI agents don't just process information, but they're now actually taking action with real world data. So now that you have more context on AI agents and how they actually work, let's explore a specific use case for these AI agents, AI voice agents. An AI voice agent combines ChatGPT's power to generate human-like responses with recent advancements in AI speech models. 11 Labs, for example, is a company that provides AI speech models. So this right here is 11 Labs. You may have heard of them, you may have not. Essentially, it's allowing us to generate AI audio. So in the case of an AI phone system or an AI voice agent, all we're doing is taking a bit of context about what we want to generate, and we're able to send this into 11 Labs. So we're using ChatGPT to generate our response, letting 11 Labs generate the voice of that. So to give you an exact example, they've got a bit of a demo on their website right here. It's got a pre-written message, and let's generate this into human speech.
The 11 Labs voice generator can deliver high-quality human-like speech in 32 languages. Perfect for audiobooks, video voiceovers, commercials, and more.
So that right there was a completely AI generated voice. So now imagine a real-time conversation in which our speech is transcribed for the AI to respond to, and the speech model can replicate the text into human-like sound. This means we can now automate repetitive phone calls, not just answer questions, but actually take action, book appointments, send information to a CRM system, and much more. To give you a real-world example of this, I'm going to go ahead and call one of our clients' numbers.
Hello, and thank you for calling. I'm Emily, your virtual assistant. How can I assist you today?
Hey, I was looking to book an appointment for a plumbing job.
I'd be happy to assist in scheduling the service for you. Could you please provide details on the specific work you require?
Yeah, there's just a leaking tap, that's all.
Just to confirm, your request for a leaking tap is classified as a standard plumbing request. Is this an emergency, or would you like to schedule it for a later time?
Yeah, later's fine. Can you tell me a little about your opening hours?
Sure thing. We're open Monday to Friday from 7 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. After hours, we're available for emergency services. Would you like to go ahead and book an appointment?
If you receive a large volume of inbound leads through ads or somewhere else, we can automate sending calls to them within seconds. I'll quickly show you the backend for developing one of these AI voice agents. So this right here is Retailer AI, one of the platforms that we build our AI voice agents on. And if I just scroll through the website, this should give you a bit more context as to how these systems work. So this platform enables us to build these agents. As you can see at the start here, utilize the Voice AI API, and we can build a custom agent through their interface. Through this, we're going to be testing the agent, making sure it gets better and better. And obviously, if there's going to be a live agent deployed for a business, we're going to want to do very extensive testing. And they've got obviously features built in to run these tests. And then obviously we can go ahead and deploy this agent to a real phone number to call. As you can see here, we're able to upload a series of files through a knowledge base to give it context. We're able to do transfers, so call transfers to other numbers during the call. We can do appointment booking. So if somebody wants to book in a certain service, they can do so all through the call. And we can also navigate IVR systems as well, so you can combine the traditional systems with AI. If you constantly miss phone calls or do not follow up with leads as soon as they arrive, you're most certainly losing revenue. But don't worry, if this does sound like an issue your business has, do feel free to reach out to me in the description. Another example of AI agents being deployed in the real world is text-based AI agents. You've likely interacted with a text-based AI chat system through website support systems or email chat. These text agents are by far the most popular among businesses, and the concept is pretty simple. Rather than hiring a team to wait for inquiries to come through and have them provide manual support, we can essentially automate this with an agent who knows everything about your products and services to immediately offer that support. In addition to reading out content, we can directly connect to your CRM, other applications, so the agent can retrieve live data and process it for the user. Now, several ways exist to build text-based agents, but we recommend either ChatGPT's GPTs or VoiceFlow. So this right here is ChatGPT's GPT store, where it's essentially custom versions of ChatGPT that are built for specific use cases. And as you can see here, there are a variety of GPTs built for all kinds of use cases. So the Khan Academy has created one, Descript has created one. All these companies are creating GPTs for different use cases. And whilst these are GPTs that have been put onto the GPT store for people to use and get knowledge from, essentially what you can do is also through the APIs of this, so the back end as you can think of it, we can actually create a custom GPT and just deploy that on the website. Another way of doing this that we do recommend and is a little bit easier to do and actually deploy is a platform called VoiceFlow. So VoiceFlow is where we can build much more complex conversational agents and ones that we get a lot more control over. As you can see here, build AI custom support agents with complete control. And if you just go down here, you'll see they have what is sort of like a canvas designer. And this is where we're using the combination of static messages and conditions. And with VoiceFlow, we can either use AI or we can just use traditional code. And as you can see here, VoiceFlow even has an example on their website here of one of their agents. This is what an agent would look like. A typical chat agent that you would see on a website in the bottom corner. This is how that would look, although this is completely AI and very advanced in handling complex scenarios. As you can see here, they've also got an example here that this company resolved 70% of their customer tickets, saving over $425,000. Other channels for text-based agents include social media like Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. And if you receive a larger volume of messages, this will help you manage them effectively in many ways. Lastly, we can connect to a similar system to automate email drafting. If you receive large volumes of sales inquiries and are required to type similar emails, an email agent can essentially access your chat agent's knowledge base for context, and we can prompt it to write emails in any style you prefer. Now, I use an AI email inbox called Shortwave, which learns my writing style to assist in writing emails. So whilst it doesn't write the entire email, this tool has helped speed up some repetitive writing. This is not sponsored. I just really like the tool. Now, obviously, this isn't a custom system. It's a standardized system that you'll have to implement on your existing email inbox. And if you wanted to take it a real step further, you go ahead and build a custom email agent that's able to actually write email drafts for you. So rather than assisting in just writing, you can actually look at particular, maybe it's a sales inquiry that comes through your inbox, and write a complete draft for that, saving you a lot more time. This next deployment of AI agents certainly has the most significant potential to save you the most time and grow your business exponentially over the next few years. Now, I'm referring to AI task agents or AI computer agents. These are AI systems that have almost complete control over a task. Previously, we've set parameters for voice or chat agents to operate. A voice agent answers phone calls, chat agent responds to questions and sends and retrieves information. But this agent will be dynamic and connected to every possible part of your desired task. For example, if you wanted to automate a series of spreadsheet entries, we could build an agent that can modify anything within your sheet, read the information in the sheet, and manipulate anything. You or a staff member could interact with this agent to complete a complex task via a prompt. So let's say you wanted a nicely formatted report on your previous month's sales. This agent could find the data, process it, format it, graph it in the spreadsheet. It could also be connected to your CRM, emails, accounting software, etc. It could even email a relevant staff member to clarify information and then continue its task with an email reply. So as you can see, a sufficiently advanced agent would be very, very similar to asking a team member to complete a task for you. So hopefully you can imagine the power of this and what it means for how business will be conducted in the future. One of the platforms in this multi-capable agent world is Relevance AI. So this right here is Relevance AI. This is a platform that is really focused on the concept of the AI workforce and really plays well into the sort of overall arching idea of AI agents that can become these sort of AI employees. So the idea behind this platform is that we're able to build a series of agents and we're also able to connect them together. So if you wanted to build a prospect researcher and then also connect that to a marketer that does hyper-personalized emails, these agents can connect to each other and talk to each other and complete tasks based on purely prompting them to do so. So rather than building one static automation that can complete a task, although it can't do it dynamically, if the task changes, you are not able to change the automation easily, and you're going to have to do that task manually. We can build several AI agents that all complete different tasks, all dynamically, and have them all connected together so that when you request a task to be done, each individual agent can all communicate with each other and understand which of them are going to be relevant for completing that task. And therefore, you're able to complete very dynamic tasks. You're able to provide that task to generate a report, send it to a client, create a proposal, send it to a client and reply to their email. All of those agents can work together to complete those tasks. Another platform that plays into this concept is Make.com. Make is a more static automations platform, although this still will be required to plug into these agents to have access to trigger certain events. So Make.com integrates with thousands of applications, if that's a CRM system, a calendar, an AI tool, any types of tools that are out there that you're using within your business, Make.com will integrate with. And from these tools, you can build a really well-built AI infrastructure of agents to handle tasks for you. Now, hopefully by now you have a clearer picture of how AI agents are transforming businesses today. But what about the future? How will these agents evolve? And more importantly, how can your business stay ahead of this curve? So let's look at what's next for AI agents and how you can start preparing today. These AI models will only get more intelligent with new and more advanced models released every few months. For example, DeepSeek, a Chinese company, recently released a model that was so superior to any of OpenAI's models that it caused a sudden $500 billion market crash for NVIDIA, one of the largest chip providers for AI training systems. So while today's models excel at automating repetitive tasks, their ability to handle complex, high-stake decisions still does have room for improvement, and reducing errors and enhancing reasoning capabilities will be key as AI takes on more critical business functions. But that doesn't mean waiting. Now is the time to build the infrastructure for AI agents within your business. You should start by identifying areas where AI can already streamline operations. As new, more advanced models emerge, your team will be prepared to integrate them seamlessly, maximizing efficiency and staying ahead of the competition. So here's a good exercise. What's one workflow in your business that AI could optimize today? Start testing AI agents now, and you will position yourself and your business for the next wave of AI advancements. If you enjoyed this video, please check out this video right here in which I explore AI phone agents for businesses in much more detail.